I'm Hailey Bowes. I'm a senior at Ohio University on the cross country and track and field team. I've known that I've wanted to run in college since middle school. Ever since I ran my first cross country race in 6th grade, me and my dad both share the same passion for running, but I knew I was good enough to make it into college running when I made it to state my junior year after I PR'd by like 30 seconds in the 3200, and then I just knew that that's the only thing I wanted to do from then on. I knew that I wanted to represent Ohio University when I got to campus and I saw how beautiful it was, and then I got to meet the team and they were just like one big happy family, and they just made me feel really welcomed, and the program itself seemed really new and kind of fun. And then I also had both of my programs here for marine biology and wildlife conservation, so it just kind of gave me a lot of options here. Coming in as a freshman, I was a really insecure, kind of shy girl. I wasn't really that confident in my running abilities, and I always kind of second-guessed everything that I was doing. I was a homebody, so coming from Chicago was really scary and not knowing anyone here. And I just kind of felt out of place for the longest time. But as the years went on, I kind of like grew up a little bit and realized that I could get out of my shell, and I met a lot of people here that I became really good friends with, and they let me get out of my shell. And then I started to realize that I could gain the confidence back by competing and running the races that I really wanted to, and that not to be like as hard as on myself as I used to be. My primary events are the 6K in cross country, and then I'm a big 10K, 5K, 3K girl, so all the long distance events. My favorite experience that I've been a part of at the MAC Championship is the cross-country one this year. I got to place 14th and I PR'd by 30 seconds. I also got to watch all my teammates either PR by 30 seconds to a minute, and we placed the highest we have since 2013. And at the indoor track MAC Championship, I placed 5th, and that was probably the best strategic and confident race I've run. My future goals is I'm going to be a 5th year next year, and I would love to place in the cross-country, indoor track, and outdoor track MAC Championship, and I would love medals in all of them. And I just want to also PR in all of my events because I've been trying to break some goals that I haven't been able to reach yet, so I just really want to get those accomplishments. And I also really want our team to place in the top 3 next year for cross country. That would be really fun. And then out of college, I want to run lots of marathons. I hope to achieve the future goals by trying to be a role model and keep allowing the girls to know that as long as you keep trying, like, it'll come, and just trust the process and like try to get my confidence back up to like the top tier, because I've been a little bit injured, so it's always that hard balance. The advice I have about training is trust the process. Definitely, if you have any questions or concerns, be open about them to your coach, and have that like an open communication with them, and then also just constantly show up, and be okay with not having the best day ever. Like, you don't always have to PR or have to run the best workout of your life every single week. Advice that I have about race day preparation is definitely visualize your race and understand that it's not going to be perfect, and kind of think through all of the ups and downs that might happen, because you either could get boxed in at the beginning or you could just lose contact with people in the middle of the race, and you just have to keep thinking of different ways that could happen. And then also make sure that you eat a big meal before. I love toast with peanut butter and bananas, and then I usually have a couple granola bars and lots of fruit. I definitely like lots of fruit, and sometimes if I'm really feeling it, I like good hard-boiled egg. Don't starve yourself on race day, like, you need the fuel, and then just don't overthink it and get excited and happy about racing. Running has given me so much motivation. I don't know how I would do in school if I didn't have running. I told my parents in high school I wouldn't go to school if I couldn't go to practice. It has kept me accountable. It has made all my friends in college. I don't know if I would still be, I don't even know what would happen if I didn't have running, honestly. Like, it was just, I would not be who I am without running. A motto that I personally follow is don't give up. I have always been really determined, and I always like to give 100% on everything that I do. and I don't like giving half the effort, so I just always want to give 100%.